We would usually much prefer someone else to critique our artwork for us, but being able to self-critique our own artwork is a valuable skill and it can help us improve in the long run. I'm going to share with you 5 tips on how to self-critique your own artwork, as well as providing a free printable PDF of these tips in the description below. Let's get into it. Tip number 1. Use your old artwork as a reference point. Compare only to yourself, your previous self, and not to other people. I often look at my own artwork and feel like I don't have the skills to transfer what's in my head to the page. But by self-critiquing, we can figure out how to improve our skills and hopefully get closer to that goal. One good challenge is to try and redraw that piece of artwork. What would you do differently? Is there a certain skill that you could improve to make this next version of it better? How would you get that skill? Tip 2 is step away from your artwork before critiquing it. If it's a finished piece of artwork, give yourself at least 3 to 5 days away from it. By stepping away from our artwork for a period of time, it means we come back with a fresher perspective. If it's a piece you're currently working on, give yourself 2 or 3 hours away before coming back to critique it. Another quick little tip is to actually take a step back from your artwork when you look at it. Oftentimes we are drawing close to the piece. Put it away from you 1 metre, maybe 2 metres, and see if you see it from a different light that way. Tip 3, critique it. Answer these following questions. First question, what do you like? What went well? What did you enjoy making? Do you feel you got across what you were trying to portray? Do you like the overall mood of the piece? Does it have an emotion? Does it have any meaning to you? What is your instinctual response to it? Second question, what don't you like? Was some part of it particularly difficult for you to make? Do you feel like your skills went up to scratch? Is there something blaringly obvious in it that you dislike? Question 3. Did I consider composition? Did you use a formal arrangement of composition, such as the rule of thirds or the golden spiral? Did you use a grid, or is it more random? Does the layout help you communicate your ideas? What is the focal point of your image? How do your eyes move through the artwork? Does it flow? Did you think about this when you were creating it? And how are the objects in your artwork arranged in relation to each other? An exercise you can try is redrawing your artwork just as some basic shapes to give you an idea of your composition. Question 4. How are the perspectives? Is anything too large or too small? Are there any obvious issues? Does anything look skewed or like it doesn't fit? Do you have depth in your artwork? Have you used atmospheric perspective, where objects in the distance look paler and less detailed the further away they get? What viewpoint have you used? Is it 1 perspective, 2 perspective? Question 5. Is there a good range of highlights and shadows? Is there a good range of darks, highlights and midtones? Does it need darker areas? Have I considered what are the light sources in my image? Question 6. What is my colour scheme, if any? It might be monochrome. What is my colour palette like? Did I choose this? Is it harmonious? Is it cool? Is it warm? What emotion does this portray in my image? Is the artwork too bland because of the colour? Do any of the colours look out of place? Are there too many? Too little? Have you created contrast with the colours you used? Question 7. Is it faithful to my subject? Basically, does it look like what you were trying to create? If it's a person or an animal, how is the pose, the gesture? If it's a face or has a face, what's the expression? What's the emotion? Is it what you were aiming for? And finally, based on the answers to your previous questions, what do I need to work on to improve? Have a look through all those questions and try and pick skills that you can improve. For example, it may be that you need to work on drawing hands, or colour mixing better, or drawing faces, practicing gestural drawings. Do you need a better understanding of perspective? Do you want to look at more rules of composition? And once you've picked that specific skill that you're going to work on, where and how? What resources are available? Are there videos online? Are there any books you can buy? What exercises can you do to improve that specific skill? Tip 4 is to keep an art log while you are creating. In this, you want to write down what you found difficult and what you found easy. Any other little comments you want to add, like if you're struggling to use the materials, or there's something you particularly enjoy about the technique you're using. Is there anything that's worked particularly well that you want to repeat in the next piece? And tip 5 is to work on what you find difficult. Most people have something they avoid drawing For example, mine would probably be hands, and the same goes for faces, because I find my faces can be very cartoonish just because I haven't studied enough how to draw them. Sometimes I would even need blank faces in a lot of my paintings or drawings. But if you don't practice at what you find difficult, you're never going to improve. So practice. And as a bonus tip, ask someone to critique your artwork for you and then compare their critique to your own. You may find that they have some fresh perspectives for you. Something I want you to take home from this video is that you should be comparing your artwork only to your previous artwork, not to other people's. And following on from that, you can watch this video on why you shouldn't be comparing your artwork to sketchbook tours online. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.